Cass County has followed in Governor Doug Burgum's footsteps by passing a flood emergency declaration. Burgum is asking for federal funding to help those impacted by the rising water. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly spoke with a family who says what's happening this fall is unlike anything that they've ever seen.
David Johnson and his family have lived in Harwood for more than a decade. He says while the area is no stranger to flooding, this much water in the fall is something that he can't remember ever happening before.
Well, usually in the fall it's dry and the water level goes down. This has just been an unusual year, I guess, with all the rain, and now they're going to release Bald Hill Dam again. It'll come back up.
The Cheyenne River is expected to rise close to major flood stage later this week in Harwood. For Johnson, that means water rising close to his home.
On this side of town, with the Cheyenne River right in the backyard, we'll see it getting close to the yard when it gets to moderate flood stage, where it's been for a while now. So, see, 92 feet's the highest it's been. That's within a couple feet of the elevation of the house.
For Cass County, its worries go far beyond the rising river levels. County leaders say this week means more trouble for farmers and ranchers as it floods fields once again and could wash out rural roads.
There's been a lot of overland flooding and just water standing in fields from the rain. So, that's really impacted our farmers in not being able to get out and harvest.
Benson says people need to take extra precautions when driving on any rural roads. If you can avoid it, he says don't drive on them at all.
The local farmers are going to need to use those roads to get their crops off the field, and we don't want to damage the roads now when they're wet. We want to save them and have them ready for harvest.
State leaders hope by signing emergency declarations on both the local and state level, they'll be able to help anyone struggling this fall. In Harwood, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
Governor Doug Burgum visited Fargo, Grand Forks, Jamestown, and Fessenden today to find out how each area is being impacted by the flooding. The governor says this will better help him understand where funding is needed for farmers, ranchers, and public assistance.